Hello, everyone, and welcome to the All-Star Open here at Charlotte to see who will make it in to the All-Star race. 17-lap race here at Charlotte in the daytime, not the nighttime. Your top four finishers will make the race. Will advance into the All-Star race and be able to dash for $1 million cash. So, yeah, 17 laps. I don't think we're going to have pit stops. We might, but I'm not too sure. So, I'll go over your top 10. Joshua Sim, you know what, before we go over your top 10, let me just say this. Your top 16 in points are locked into the All-Star race, so they aren't competing. Here, there are no stages like like in NASCAR. There's no stages. It's just, get to the finish in your position, and no fan vote. But yeah, top four make the race, and they will race in the All-Star race. So, but Joshua Sim gets the pole. Surprisingly, not in the top 16 points. LG Toledo outside of him. Diego Barreto in fourth. Third, DJ Reed. Sixth, Eric Powers, and his only other start, it seems, which will be his only other start, which isn't even technically a start. This is he started he raced in the All-Star race, and he is the owner of Powers Racing. But yeah, let's see if he can make the All-Star race maybe in that one car. 55, Brad Stover is in fifth, seventh. Virgil Alonso, 8th, Kim Roberts Jr., 9th, Eli Bright, and then 10th, Scudder Perry, that runs the top 10. Okay, so I don't want to get into this. I'm not too sure if, considering what happened at Charlotte last week, I don't know how, it might be kind of dangerous starting on the front row, because there's a lap one huge wreck that started out front. From the pole sitter, Luke Rainey got turned around coming off turn number 4, and then triggered a big wreck on lap 1. But we'll be back for the command. And I missed the command, but I don't care too much. And also the recording wanted to stop working too at the same time, and that was just... So, yeah, Joshua Sim, LJ Toledo will lead you to the green here in the All-Star Open. 17 laps, not the longest race. Definitely not the longest race. Probably going to be the shortest race this season has to offer, but pace cars in. 17 laps of racing here at Charlotte. The green flag's in the air. I was a little too early on that, but green flag's in the air. Joshua Sim leads us, and he's got the advantage. With he gets the push from the 72 right there. It's already going to clear the 19. By the way, if you don't see your car in this race, then you are most likely locked into the All-Star race. If you aren't, then that's weird. But it's just 60. Except I'm pretty sure I got everything down. So yeah, you're already in the All-Star race if you don't see yourself. This race, but the 18 Joshua Sim already with a pretty good lead over the. Kind of almost pulling away here. Eric Powers trying to get up to the front. It's your top 4. Oh, LJ Toledo on the wall. Oh, the 38 got on the wall right there. That's not going to work out for the 11. There they go. Oh, big hits. Oh, Nick Smith in it. And Michael Anderson is making the alters. Oh, Michael Canto rolls over. Thing is, I don't think there's too much damage on that car. If they roll that thing back over, you could probably get back going. And there you go. That wasn't going to work out. Looks like Brad Stover actually got around the 18. And yeah, no pit stops. I mean, some people are probably going to come down pit road, but let's take a look at the replay of what happened there. Alright, so it basically starts all the way over in this corner right here. Let me go to spectator camera for this. The 11 gets underneath, goes on the apron to get underneath the 38 there. And coming off the corner, he clips him. The 38 gets the wall. The 38's able to merge, but the 21 doesn't have any room, and he just slides right in front of Hanley. It's a pretty hard hit in the wall, and his day is done. And then they get all stacked up right there. The old 7 ends up rolling over. Yeah, that's definitely not too much damage done to that car. I think they wrecked again coming up front, near the front, because they were all bunched up. Let me look at this real quick. I think the 10 went around. Yeah, they did. From Otts and that. Oh, Nathan Stapleton and a couple. Promar Otts. By the way, this is Promar Otts' basically first race because he's not been able to make a cup start yet. But yeah, I'll just take a look at one on board here. That'd be the 11, Michael Anderson. Takes a pretty big hit into the wall. And this wreck might have been his fault, but whatever. It wouldn't really caution right there, but then yeah, it doesn't work out. I feel like he probably gets the worst of this wreck here. We'll be back with the restart. Alright, welcome back. We're already almost done with this race. Of course, this is a really short race, like I said. So, yeah, we're about to hit 10 to go. It's basically as long as one of the stages in the All-Star replay. There are all your cars out. Nathan Stapleton, Alex Hamilton, Luke, Otts, Michael Anderson, Bill Barretto, Nick Smith, all out. You got 2 cars on the inside there. 07 is able to continue after rolling over there. And Brad Stover is going to be your leader, so yeah. Hopefully this will be the last caution of the day. Coming to the green flag. Green flag in the air. As got 11 laps of racing to go here. Like I said, short race, really short race. Brad Stover leads us. Getting over Eric Powers. Eric Powers Eric Powers got a 15th at Daytona. That was his only start. He wanted to run the Daytona 500, and he decided to also run the All-Star race, but he isn't going to run any more races after this. Besides, this isn't even a points race. So, yeah. Sergio Alonso trying to get underneath the 1 car now. And then all the 18 set on right there. He slides up. 10 laps to go here. Brad Stover trying to hang on. Joey Hightower into the mix now. So we got a battle for 4th right now, a huge battle. These guys look like they're pulling away. Eric Powers looks like Eric Powers trying to win the Open here. Which probably wouldn't be too hard for him. He has pretty dang good equipment because, I mean, he's the owner of Powers Racing. And, well, you know, the team's been the points leader for the majority of the season so far. It's Joey Hightower now in the top 4. He's trying to make the All-Star race. He is one of your Raceway in drivers. Sergio Alonso keeps on hitting out the wall back there. I don't know if he's going to be able to make it. Kevin Roberts Jr. and Brad Stover both trying to get there. Derek Edison following behind. Joshua Sim going for the lead now. Joey Hightower going for 2nd. Joshua Sim will get the lead. Powers in the wall hard right there. I don't know. That might have been it for Powers right there. He's falling all the way back to the pack. I don't know. This pack right here, this is really tight racing right now. Everyone's trying to get in the All-Star races now. It's Joey Hightower trying to chase down Joshua Sim, trying to secure that spot by getting in the lead, but again, the lead, it probably isn't the safest place in the world to be. You want to make this race, the All-Star race. It's Joshua Sim, Joey Hightower, Brad Stover, and Kevin Orich Jr. right now. Your top 4. LJ Toledo back into the wall. Eric Powers trying to get there. We're closing. Getting real close to the end of this race here. Ulrich going underneath Brad Stover as Joey Hightower's going for the lead. Trying to get... He's got the nose under Sim right there, and Joey Hightower trying to get that lead. Eric Powers now breaking into the top 4 again. He's still got a chance. See Derek Edison, they're going 3 wide down the backstretch. Skylar Perry makes it 3 wide, doesn't stick though. It's your top 4. Joey Hightower, Eric Powers, Joshua Sim, and Kevin Orich Jr. Oh no, there they go. Oh, hard in the wall. Think that might have been the race. Kevin Orich Jr., DJ Reed, and Joshua Sim all get in the wall right there. Oh, big hit. Wow. Oh my goodness, that was an incredible hit right there. Oh my god. Rob Evans in it. And so I believe Joey Hightower is going to win the All-Star Open, barely over Eric Powers. Yeah. '91, '92, going to get his lap back. Yep, Joey Hightower. So, I believe that's your top 4. That will make the All-Star race right there. They just got to coast around a couple more times. Joey Hightower will win the All-Star Open. It looks like Eric Powers will get a second. He will be able to run for the dash for $100 cash. Derek Edison somehow makes it in there. And Skylar Perry makes it in. Unfortunately, Joshua Sim is not going to be able to make it because of that wreck right there. Big wreck. Kevin Orich Jr. could have made it to it, but he got in that wreck. Didn't save the car, and they both went in the wall there. And Joey Hightower. Running for Roger Racing. Roger Ray got his win. Roger Racing got their first win at Auto Club with Nick Smith. And then, a couple races after that, Roger Ray, the team owner, running in the 29 car for his own team, wins at Trenton, barely over the 43 of Jay Jefferson. Jay Jefferson was trying to go for his second win of the season there. And now, well, though this isn't a points race and it won't really count, Joey Hightower is just going to coast around one more time. And he should. And he's going to win the All-Star. And he will, if he can coast it around one more time, he will win the All-Star Open. And he will advance into the dash for $100 for $1 million cash, the All-Star race. Just gotta coast around one more time. Yep, top 4 that should make the All-Star race if they make it around one more time. I keep on saying this because it's entirely possible some person can blow an engine, which I don't know. I don't know though. But yeah, your top 4 that should make the All-Star race it looks like it will be Joey Hightower is going to win the All-Star Open. Eric Powers gets second. He will advance. Derek Edison gets third. And Skylar Perry will get fourth. They come through turn number 3. Into turn number 4. And off turn number 4 under caution, which is kind of unfortunate, to be honest. I had to end under caution here, but coming off turn number 4, Joey Hightower running for Roger Racing is going to be able to advance into the All-Star race along with Aaron Cowers, Derek Edison, Skyler Perry. Joey Hightower is going to win at Charlotte, and I messed that up. Joey Hightower is going to win at Charlotte and advance. He's going to win the All-Star Open at Charlotte, and he's going to advance into the All-Star race and be able to run for those $1 million at Charlotte's road course. Remember what I said about that? The All-Star race will be ran at Charlotte's road course, infield road course, so half oval, half road course, or roval. But before we take a look at the finishing results here, let's take a look at a replay of that final wreck right there at the end of the race. Alright, here's what ended the race under caution here. The 18 runs it way too wide, and the 7 just gets his nose under there, and besides, 18 was going to hit the wall no matter what right there, since he ran a way too wide. He hits the wall, comes down into the 7. 7 bounces off the 32, and they both go in the wall pretty hard right there. And then here comes the 72, runs right into the back of the 7. Right there. So the tires is blown. Eli Bright barely misses that, and then here comes these guys. Jeremiah Kenson just hits really hard into the 72 right there. He goes flipping over and over. Meanwhile, back there, looks like I think someone gets into the 17 too. See how fast he was going on impact. That was 113 approximately. Cars go underneath the 72 right there, and it looks like, yeah, the 07 gets into the 17 right there, and that ends his day. Wow, Rob Evans got into the back of Joshua Sim right there, and that destroyed the front end of his car right there. Look at that. That's really unfortunate for Joshua Sim up front this entire race, and it looked like he was going to be able to just easily advance into the All-Star race, except gets taken out right there. And let's go on board with him, because he does have an onboard. This also means Toyota is still winless, but Eric Powers might have been able to win the race if it weren't for the caution coming out too, by the way. Very dangerous. 'Eats him up. 72 car flipping. Let's go on board with Jeremiah Kenson. He won the Diet Coke 600 in the Diet Coke 17 car. Yeah, he won the Diet Coke 600 in the Diet Coke car. That was last race. Yeah, I don't blame him. That just came out of nowhere, really. Alright, let's take a look at that again in slow motion here. Yeah, so you see all this smoke right here, and then yeah, that's a huge hit. That's probably the hardest hit I've seen so far this season. Yep, and two more onboards. Alex Stewart, I believe he goes right underneath the 72 here. Yeah, wow. And one last on board, this might be kind of nauseating, just to warn you. DJ Reed. Like, if you're prone to seizures, this might not be good for you. So, you got a couple seconds left. It's an all fours. Let's take a look at this from the spectator camera real quick. Let's take a look at basically then here. So, yeah, after this replay, I'll be back with finishing results from the All-Star Open. And the catchments. Be back with finishing results. So, here are your finishing results. Your four that make the race, like I've said, Joey Hightower, Eric Powers, Derek Edson, and Skylar Perry all make the All-Star race. And they are eligible to run for $1 million. Brett Stover barely misses it, gets a fifth. Lewis gets sixth, seventh, John eighth, Luke Kowski ninth, LJ Julio, and Eli Wright rounds up your top 10, and then you can just see where you are. Right here, and yeah. So, I'll see you tomorrow for All-Star Race qualifying. Yep. And ready to race for that $1 million. See you then.